Art's gonna have to increase your insurance.
I'm gonna jump in now.
I'm all set.
Oh gosh. Okay, Art.
Hey, you know, Ruben, Art Catapang. First of all, I think the word I use for all these folks that are hosting now and is be authentic. And you know, this is all about real Filipinos that are entrepreneurs. So, Art Catapang. The reason why I'm involved in sponsoring this show, most of my career has been on the corporate side, and chance to support you know, small business owners, and you know, and part of the challenges of any small business owner is having advisors. And because of my background, I'm able to, you know, provide that I call a trusted advisor group, whether it be in insurance, you know, in banking, whether it be anything from legal support. Part of what my job is to work with Ruben to provide that I call it ecosystem support for any small business owner in the Filipino community. Everything starting in mass, and I can support it nationally from an insurance as well as a business advisor side.
Upcoming events. We have some upcoming events that we want to talk about. October 6th in Cambridge, 3rd Filipino American Oktoberfest in Harvard Square, Honk Parade.
Yep, I actually went last year. It was a huge hit. Actually, I think who was the artist? I mean, Jocelyn. Is it Hernandez?
Enriquez?
Yeah, Enriquez. And then she was wonderful. Obviously, she's a recording artist, but it was packed. And Janet doesn't remember me. I was with Ronnie Puzon, and we actually got our food from her place. But there was great crowd, and the energy was phenomenal. So I would highly recommend, if you haven't been before, go. This is the event that you want to go to. You can not only eat a lot of food, you're going to see a lot of entertainment. And I think there are obviously different dance troupes. So it's food, family, and entertainment. So get all three within one day.
Certainly there's nothing else. Food, family, and entertainment. That's
one big Filipino festival.
One big Filipino festival that you gotta create something. You gotta create something bigger than yourself that's gonna drive you to do things that that might be hard, but that are necessary. You know, I'm sure you did a lot of those things to make it happen, and good for you. That's just
thank you so much.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. Hey,
so
I want to add to that, because a lot of our journeys are very parallel. You know, when you look at, because very similar to Oliver is doing. I spent my first 25 years working for a company. You know, I reached to a level in corporate underwriting as a chief underwriting officer, and I could have stayed there and kind of made a nice living in corporate life. But I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I said I wouldn't fulfill myself to be my own boss, right? I make all this money for insurance. And I think you're kind of going through the same path. Like, I can do more, and I applaud you first that, because I eventually became the principal owner of an insurance agency, and at that time that wasn't a path for any Filipino. You know, so I applaud you. You know, one of the things that I will say is that my parents like to go to Filipino dentists, so they go back to the Philippines to get kind of Filipino dentists. So one of the things that you can connect right now is let everybody, let's promote that you're here. You don't have to go back to the Philippines to get a Filipino dentist.
Yes.
So I can tell you, this is content, Oliver. So this is a start to actually not only get you within your community, let's get the word out to everybody in the Filipino community as well. I think social media is key for Jan, because my son owns a restaurant. He doesn't advertise on anything but Instagram, not even Facebook, and he sells out every night. He can't even get in there. So just social media works. The power of recommending go there is huge. People trust.
Bring him on TV. Bring him on the Filipino Live. Right.
Do it. Come on, Art. All right.
The only thing he doesn't do Pinoy cuisine. He's actually infusing it slowly.
That's all we need. It's drinks, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's
He drinks, and he's actually now has integrated into empanada. He's infused Peruvian and Pinoy together. It's
Let's
really
do it. Bring him in.
so he's doing it a little different tactic, and he's so proud of the Filipino. He's half Irish, so he's infusing in different ways. But even in his drinks, he's putting Filipino ingredients in there.
It's the calamansi juice, the gin,
Drink
and all that.
into his cocktails. So I am going to invite him, because I think he'd bring what I call the modern Pinoy entrepreneur.
What's the name of the restaurant again, Art?
What's that?
What's the name of his restaurant? I want him to put on my list when I go to Maine.
Oh, Magnus. Magnus, Magnus on water.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'll share it with you guys.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Maraming salamat for watching. Thank you so much. If you have any other comments or questions, please let us know. Until next week. Antoinette, Nikki, Art, thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome.
Filipino. Hoy pare, pakinggan niyo ko. Ito ng tunay na Filipino.